Hello, welcome back to Pico Rivera, California. Was the Winter Challenge was the Winter Challenge number 5. I am Ab-U, not Abby. And this is Lucy. Right. So today we have Joshua Denk versus Anthony Ascencia
for top cut.
Yeah, top cut. Welcome to top cut. So Anthony using a really interesting team. I think we saw something similar to it at UIC. It's like a fusion of like a team for like a few teams from Seattle and UIC.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like it's Ogrepon, Thunderous, Dragonite, Jian Pao, Tinglu, Gouging Fire versus Josh playing a very standard balanced team with Flutter, Urshifu, Incineroar, Amoonguss, Tornadus, and Raging Bolt.
So this is going to be seen Amoonguss on stream today.
Yeah, which is very interesting. It's considering Joshua always likes using Amoonguss. So it's going to actually, I wouldn't say it's going to be like a super clash for styles because I think both teams do have a pretty slow mode. Yeah. But Anthony has like an aggressive mode that Josh could actually like kind of stop in its tracks with a good amount of bonds he has. So I think it's going to be really interesting how Anthony can kind of respond to it, right? Pao Knight does break this team, not break the team, but like it's very
it's got good damage.
It's got good damage, right? And if anything, Josh is like slightly on the back foot just because Pao Knight's just so aggressive.
Yeah.
Let's see, Incineroar Amoonguss. All right, the least Josh lead you can definitely never seen that one before, Josh. All right.
And so it begins.
So funny enough, Pao Knight was not led here. We have Thunderous, and Thunderous is ready to spread status on everything that's not Incineroar.
Yeah.
So like it's
even then we could get silly with the Wild Bolt Storms.
And then according to this,
Moogie's protecting.
Yeah, Moogie's protecting. Right. Don't want to get anything. And I think. Yeah, so that's the really huge thing. You don't want your Amoonguss to get taunted immediately.
Yes.
And Incineroar could just kind of like take any. Oh, this is a scale shot. Yeah. So Inner Focus scale shot with loaded dice. He's gonna do a good amount to Incineroar here. Ooh, the crit too. Incineroar takes over. I think Incineroar gets to it KO'd by it anyway, but it is
it's a berry.
This crit was pretty unfortunate for what it's worth. And then it's that 5 hit too, so like, now it's like a whole different story. Not a whole different story, but like, actually, I think
it's a bit more. There's a bit more back-footed.
But the knockoff, that's really.
Ooh, that was good damage too.
Yeah, not only does it break the loaded dice, it just does a lot of damage because of defense drop. Yeah, it's not multi-skill. Right, so it's like
inner focus.
So now we have like a pretty fast Dragonite, but now it's like a really interesting situation, right? None of these Pokemon could really avoid like Rage Powder, so Incineroar is like kind of free to like click whatever it wants, right?
It didn't
even go for the taunt, and maybe I don't know. Judging how this turn is going. It might be pretty bad for Josh, just because I feel like Josh clicked Spore here.
Yeah, that might have been a Spore.
Yeah, I don't think Josh clicked Spore here. That's just my intuition. I don't know how he actually clicked. But if he clicks Sludge Bomb here, it's huge.
We see the
Sludge Bomb. Actually, wow, really well played from Josh.
And because there's no covert cloak, the Sludge Bomb gets poison picks up.
Yeah, so now this is actually a really good situation because not only Josh could, yes, there's no Rage Powder available now, but there's 2 attacks from these guys. Like you could probably just get a knockout with one of these bombs.
Yeah, there's a lot of chip on the field right now.
Yeah, and Josh has played into a position where unless Josh gets unlucky with the skill shots, he's in a pretty good position. Yeah. Right? Like, because I think that last skill shot was only like 2 or 3, right? Because I did see a skill shot go into moves that did like nothing.
Yeah, it didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, so like
it might have been 3. I wasn't counting.
Yeah, and like these guys can't really break Amoonguss for what it's worth. Amoonguss is kind of Amoonguss is kind of in like a pretty good position here.
The booster procking. That's going to be booster speed probably. Yeah, booster special attack. Okay.
Ooh, okay. So scale shot doesn't affect Fluttermane. Good call by Josh.
Wild Bolt
does nothing. Hold for para though. Okay, no para. Sludge Bomb into D-Knight. Doesn't do much.
Nope.
If it was another poison, that would have been crazy. But now is actually like not a bad turn, because Amoonguss could just either go for another Sludge Bomb or swap out. I don't know what Josh wants to do here. But
I think it's
Flutter could just protect and maybe let the poison just tick down.
Yeah, Thunders. Thunders goes down to poison here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
Dragonite probably goes down to a Sludge Bomb.
Yeah, so it's a very good position for Josh, and there it is, exactly what I thought Josh would do. Just protect, and Thunder stays in, which is like huge.
Thunder Wave. Yeah.
Okay, so Josh kind of calling that turn perfectly, just wanting to get the Thundurus out of here.
Ooh,
an Iron.
Ooh, a very aggressive, very aggressive turn into that Flutter Mane.
And now Josh just got 2 KOs here now. Well played. I mean, and now it's just like in really, I wouldn't say awkward position, but like it's a very strong position because
now Anthony's just down to his last turn.
Yeah, down to the last 2, and also the taunt wears off this turn. Yeah. If you saw Anthony checking, the taunt wears off. Now it's like you kind of like you might actually just have to click follow me with. You might just have to click follow me with Ogerpon because you don't want to get spored. Yeah. Right? Like this is, I wouldn't say it's the freest spore of Josh's life, but it's pretty close. Right? I don't think any of these Pokemon could realistically KO Amoonguss this turn. Unless Ting-Lu has Fissure. Does Ting-Lu have Fissure?
No.
Does not have Fissure. I don't think these mons can KO Amoonguss this turn.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. So like Amoonguss is just free to click anything at once. So I feel like a Spore's coming out, but if Josh predicts like a,
I could also just swap Amoonguss out for Incineroar just to get a -1 on this thing. But we're gonna see Moonblast. That booster doing so much.
Ivy Cudgel. That did a lot. That makes sense that it did a lot. This is probably pretty offensive Ogerpon for what it's worth.
Yeah.
And then Earthquake. All right. Earthquake, and that makes sense because that's why he didn't Terra and Sludge Bomb just to cover for it. That was actually really smart.
Moonguss
to recover, like just to cover for the follow me there.
Yeah. You kind of have to.
You kind of have to, but like
you want to be able to to have Amoonguss really do anything.
And now this game is just closed up. Like you can't really do anything. You just fake it. You fake out Spore, and if fake out Spore doesn't work out, you just. And if Josh really wants to do the clean end game, you withdraw Amoonguss. That's exactly what I thought too. It's like,
just getting getting the free bit of healing and bring in Urshifu.
Yeah, bring in Urshifu, protect, fake out into protect. Yep, and then now you just click Surging Strikes and you might not go down even with the Terra, but I don't think.
We haven't seen Josh Terra too, so this might be...
Yeah. This could also just be a Terra for...
Oh wait, no, Josh is not Terra Water. Josh is the defensive Terra on the...
Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of... I wouldn't say it's... I don't think it's over. I mean, it is over.
It's not a good position. But there's still good information you can glean from this.
Yeah. That is actually just doing nothing. But, you know, Ting-Lu is a bulky guy, so I get it.
As a base...
Like it's 150 HP or something.
Yeah, it's like 140, I think.
And then like 125 defense. Yeah, it's like really big.
Are we gonna see a burn? Are we gonna see a burn? No burn.
But I mean, Josh playing out of this incredibly well. And now it's kind of over because another Surging Strikes is gonna pick up.
And then you just got this the Spore pressure.
Yeah, just Josh going through the motions and making sure, you guarantee, like, that's Josh's biggest thing. Like, wants to guarantee the win. If that was me, I definitely would have just, like, kept Amoonguss in and went out for, like, I don't know, like, just Spores, Flare Blitz or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but, just cleaning it up. Good job.
Oh wait, it's Clear Amulet thing. Oops.
Yeah.
Incineroar doesn't do a lot.
Yeah, see, that's the issue, right? Like, Incineroar doesn't actually do much into the team overall because of Clear Amulet and Inner Focus. But the thing is...
I mean, just still being able to fake out some pieces is still...
Exactly, right? I mean,
parting shot.
Because Thundurus is Covert Click. You can't even fake out Thundurus, which is like... I guess... I mean, to be fair, Knockoff just makes so much progress that, like, it doesn't matter.
Knockoff was so big this game.
Clutch.
I'm gonna say,
and since Anthony didn't get like super lucky, right? It was Anthony, like, the scale shots, even without the loaded dice, were still like 2 to 3 hits, which is like, you know, that's the average, but it's, you know, you're not getting 4 hits guaranteed, which is like huge, right? So
absolutely.
Like Josh showing off that game plan, I think Anthony kind of has to adjust here, because clearly you can't really do much to the Incineroar. Like, you can't really stop it from just clicking knockoff, right? Unless you want to do specifically. But actually, I think like maybe a specific lead that could help with that would be like Z-Knight Ting-Lu. Yeah, because then you're like threatening the Incineroar for like clicking that move.
Earthquake, and then just from
and
like either a scale shot. Actually, for probably just scale shot and Earthquake.
I wasn't even thinking about the flying Earthquake synergy. That's also incredible, right? So it's just like there's a lot of things I could do. Game 1? Josh won game 1.
Josh won game 1.
Yeah. You know what? It is what it is.
Yeah. We've had all sorts of fun gaffes and goobs show up.
What? We weren't talking to our invisible person behind the camera. What do you mean? There was no one behind the camera. We were just talking to a ghost.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just a funny ghost.
So we're gonna see Thunderous and Ting-Lu here.
Yeah, so that's actually a little. I was gonna say that, like, Ting-Lu, I think, was the adjustment you wanted to make.
Yeah,
right. But now the issue is you kind of need to, like, I don't think you need to Terra Poison, but like it would be a good idea to Terra Poison.
Yeah, just for the Flutterman, really.
Yeah. But Anthony's just going for it because he realizes he has taunt pressure onto the Amoonguss. So if you just click taunt into the Amoonguss, then it can't spore you, right? And it can't really Sludge Bomb either, because like Sludge Bomb's not doing much to either of these guys.
No, absolutely not.
So now it's like, I wouldn't say the onus is on Flutter, but like it's a pretty uphill battle in terms of leads here. I think Anthony called it pretty well, right? I think Ting-Lu was the answer, and he decided, you know, yes, I will go with Ting-Lu, and working out really well. So now Ting-Lu terroring. Taunt into the Amoonguss, and then Josh opting to just tank the taunt right now. Maybe a Sludge Bomb coming out.
Totally.
And Moonblast and the Thunderous still does under half. It's a 3-hit KO. That's actually really huge.
Yeah.
Because now when Flutter survives this, but now it's a 3-hit KO, right? So like now it's something where, but you know,
the potential that Eerie Impulse.
Yeah, you could
or
just do that. Yeah.
Wild Bolt or Thunder Wave.
Yeah, maybe predicting a protect on the Flutter here, maybe.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but I would say Josh is in bad position.
Swapping out.
Yeah, so you just swap out here, get some Urshifu. Okay, this is an interesting one because
a risky swap.
Yeah.
No matter what, because he's either get hit with a Thunder Wave or
and you don't want to switch
a Wild Bolt.
And like knowing Josh, he probably has Instant in the back, right? But like.
There's Thunderous.
Yeah, but actually, that's actually really good, though. The Flutter's, like, not free to click moves, but, like, it can click moves, you know? But, like, I think Earthquake's just gonna take it out, because unfortunately, just didn't do a lot there, but now with the Paralyzed Urshifu and the Amoonguss, we can see what could go on here.
Incineroar coming back.
But Incineroar coming back in.
The Dragonite.
Here's the Dragonite. So now it's like, Incineroar's not doing much here. He could maybe get a fake out into Ting-Lu, right?
Yeah,
but now Scale Shot's just gonna KO Urshifu. You can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
But like, what do you do? Fake out Protect? Like, that doesn't do anything, right? So like, especially in this situation.
Yeah, it gives you like no ground.
Yeah, it gives you no ground. It just like makes it a neutral board state. But like, I think you always want to fake out the Ting-Lu just because of how much pressure it has. And I believe
detecting. Okay.
Oh, so I think it's going for the knockoff, maybe. But the thing is I think this Earthquake will just KO the Incineroar. Citrus Berry will help here, but I have a slight feeling that it's not enough. So Citrus Berry coming out, and is it a 5-hit? If it's a 5-hit,
yeah.
Okay, now I think Actually, no.
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be very close.
Where you're gonna be cutting.
Depends on how much attack investment this Ting Lu has with the Earthquake here.
Parting shot
goes before the Ting Lu. Wait, that's huge. So the fact that happened also means that not only is Dragonite nerfed for next turn, right? Ting Lu gets an Earthquake off, but it's going to be into an Amoonguss that like just doesn't really not going to really care about
a lot of damage.
Right? And Thundurus is gone.
Yeah.
Right? So like
no more taunts.
Yeah, no more taunts.
Amoonguss gets the Spore here, whatever it wants.
Yeah, so whatever it wants. It's actually a very good turn for Josh here. Amoonguss taking a decent amount of chip. And like also if Josh really wanted, right, he could always just like Rage Powder Surging Strikes, you know?
Yeah.
Like because funny enough, because D-Knight's at like -2, like it might just KO, like heck, you know.
Oh, we're gonna see Urshifu swap out.
Yeah, so this one's interesting. I think it's just so just so Urshifu doesn't get like targeted down by too much damage, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Skill shot going in. Yeah, so this is definitely gonna be a KO, but I mean, I think it didn't. I don't think that really mattered for what it's worth. I think Ting Lu ended up cooking an attacking move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still hurts though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. yeah. It hurts your soul a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Earthquake coming out. Incineroar definitely going down here. But you get a free switch into Urshifu, and you get a Spore off. This is very crucial.
A crit on the Incineroar for insult to injury.
Oh my god, Josh has been getting RNG'd all weekend today. That's from experience.
Here comes
I RNG'd Josh earlier in Swiss today, and yesterday in the local, and then now Josh is getting crit multiple times on stream.
Is now asleep.
Yeah, so Ting Lu is now asleep.
But Urshifu,
okay. So this is a minus.
Still not a good position.
This is a -2 D-Knight, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is I don't think Qianpao wants to swap into a Surging Strikes.
No.
So I actually genuinely think like, even though it's resisted, a Surging Strikes would do so much here. As long, but like Josh needs to deal with RNG. There's no like clean way out of this, unfortunately.
The paralysis makes this so much more difficult for Josh.
Yeah, I don't think there's any guaranteed way out of it, unfortunately. Oh, but just going for the skill shot immediately. It's not actually doing much. I don't think even 5 hits is going to get this Amoonguss.
Yeah, that first hit needed to be a higher.
Oh, and it was 4 hits too, so it was like
you just needed it. Like,
that was a -2 Dragonite with a potential Surging Strikes coming in on it.
Yeah. I think with Dang asleep, Surging Strikes.
Oh, dude, that's doing so much. I don't think it's enough though.
No.
Oh wait, maybe
it might be.
This
is coming close.
Oh, he gets it. The -2 surging, the -3 defense with the Surging Strikes. Joshua gets it. And now it's a very interesting position.
Sludge Bomb doing.
Now it's a very interesting position here, right? Because if Ting Lu like stays asleep this next turn, you just Rage Powder Surging Strikes into the Qianpao.
Yeah.
Right. That I think that is the out for Josh. You just take you have to just sack Amoonguss here. Or you can protect Amoonguss actually. Like if you believe that like Ting Lu will stay asleep, I don't think there's any way for Pao to just cleanly get Urshifu here.
No, not really.
Like it would have to be like a crit Sacred Sword or something.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, an out's an out.
Depending on the investments, Sacred Sword might just
if it's Jolly Pao,
because
it's probably not get it.
That's it.
So I think actually like if you're going with the assumption that Ting Lu stays asleep here, you would just protect Surging Strikes the Qianpao, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's the you protect Surging Strikes. Sacred Sword goes in. A crit would have definitely gotten it.
Ting Lu wakes up, but single targets.
Oh, but it goes into Amoonguss. If it doesn't get paralyzed, this is huge. Ooh. Okay, so this is very interesting, right? Josh does have a turn to buy here. Oh no, Josh doesn't have a turn to buy. Because you could just Earthquake with Ting Lu. Which is like, yes, it doesn't get the Urshifu, but like, it kind of puts it on a weird timer. Oh, I mean, Earthquake might just get it.
Yeah.
Oh, unless Yeah. Actually,
It depends on how much damage this does to Amoongus.
Yeah. This is a little close. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Josh, I mean, for what it's worth, though, right? Like, the paralysis was really rough, because that actually...
It changes speed tiers.
It changes speed tiers a
even
lot.
if, like, the paralysis never froze Urshifu for a turn or two. The speed tier changed everything there.
Because I think, like, all of a sudden that Ting-Lu was faster than the Urshifu. And also, D-Knight was always faster, so it's not a big deal. But,
yeah, especially with how many boosts Dragonite was getting.
Yeah. So, like, you know, all things considered, though, right? Anthony did, like, play out of it pretty well. I mean, no, sorry, Josh played it out really well.
I mean, they both played really well.
They both played really well. I do think with those leads, Anthony was on the front foot, right? Josh is going to have to adapt, because, like, I understand he realized that Incineroar is not the best play, right?
Yeah.
But
I think the issue is, like, it did so well that game one that it's worth it. It was worth to try again.
There's not a lot of clean ways out of this, and if anything, I mean, if it was up to me, right? If you think Ting-Lu's being led again, I think you'd actually want to just go like Amoongus Urshifu.
Yeah,
Amoongus Urshifu into that lead specifically is actually quite good, because you get to
you force the Ting-Lu to Terra.
You force the Ting-Lu to Terra, and you could just like there's just a turn where you could just Rage Powder Surging Strikes, and they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah,
right. Because like they were both forced to target the Amoongus.
Yeah,
right. And like I guess the only out to that would be like a D-Knight switch in or something.
Yeah,
it's like a whole thing where like Anthony's like Josh has like a small advantage.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Amoongus Fluttermane again. There's the same lead. So maybe Josh here deciding that maybe he's not all bad. He could still play out of it, but yeah, this is kind of I would say this is an interesting lead, because now that you have this whole thing where it's like, oh, I can Thunder Wave the Fluttermane, or Eevee Impulse the Fluttermane, or like taunt the Amoongus, and it's just like it's Thunderous kind of does a lot of unfun stuff to this lead. But for what it's worth, I believe this is Terra Grass Fluttermane, so this is like another whole issue.
Yeah, so it kind of can't really Terra safely here, but I guess it's gonna try.
It's gonna Terra. I don't know how much I like this.
It's good for one Earthquake.
It's good for one Earthquake, but also I actually kind of didn't see what Anthony clicked, so
Terra Poison. Yeah, I didn't see either, but it looked like you might have clicked something.
If it's a Terra Poison, Terra Blast, then that's a read. That'd be crazy. But like, I think there's no reason for him not to click Earthquake here. Amoongus protecting. This is actually very interesting.
Yeah, that's a good protect there.
And then Thunder Wave coming out
into the Amoongus.
Yeah, so very, very good call on Josh's part.
We're gonna see
Moonblast coming out. Ooh. Yeah, still does over half. Earthquake coming out. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense here. Now it's like a weird. Now this is really weird, right? Because, like, yes, so Amoongus could Rage Powder. Like, you're not doing enough to either of these with Moonblast.
That Vessel of Ruin really taking Flutter's damage down.
Yeah. And that's what I thought, like, maybe Flutter wasn't, like, the best lead, but it's hard for Josh to break this team, for what it's worth. While Josh has the offense, it's not enough offense. So yeah, taunt coming out. Kind of makes sense for Anthony there. Kind of you knowing that your opponent has to Rage Powder, right? But Substitute, I think this is interesting, because if this Earthquake does less than...
Or it's a Terra Blast.
Yeah, so Rage Powder...
That was a really...
The move actually doesn't take much here.
That did so...
Yeah. So now... Flutter can't get Thunder Waved or Eerie Impulsed for what?
Is Eerie Impulse not sound?
I don't know if it's sound. Actually,
I guess we won't. We might not find out.
Yeah. Now I think like, funny enough, I think Flutter could, like, potentially protect here. Just to, like, preserve the substitute for another turn.
Yeah.
And then you're actually in, like, an interesting situation where... Oh, no, I mean, it just seems like Amoonguss is going to be the sack here. But now what's really crucial is... Moonblast coming out.
Ooh.
Yeah, not getting the KO, but I think this Terra Blast is coming out onto the Fluttermane here. Which makes a lot of sense.
This probably breaks some too.
Yeah, but now... I think this Fluttermane is still fast enough, right?
To deal with Dragonite.
Or like even if it gets Thunder Waved here. Oh no, Sludge Bomb.
Into the
so now the Thundurus is gone, and actually Fluttermane's in a good spot now.
It's in a pretty good spot.
Yeah. Because like just Dragonite can touch it now, but like Wellspring can't really touch it, which is like actually kind of good. But at the same time, you still have to deal with that Ting-Lu. But what's really crucial is Josh does not have a paralyzed Urshifu in that.
Yeah.
Right. And
Josh there's no more threat of paralysis for anything but Amoonguss.
Yeah, so... And not only that, like, Taunt... I wouldn't be surprised if Josh just switched out Amoonguss here. I don't know what you would switch it into. But, like, that Taunt kind of needs to go. You know? Yeah, the Taunt's a little rough here. Because, like, yeah, there's nothing stopping Anthony from just clicking EQ here.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, I would expect expecting a switch.
Well,
it might be Incineroar. I know Incineroar can definitely survive a double up. Like,
yeah, it's Earthquake
plus. Like, Incineroar can survive Scale Shot plus Earthquake.
Yeah.
We've seen it, you know? But, like, does it like taking that damage? Not really.
Absolutely
right?
not.
So it's just like... Oh, Flutter actually attacks here.
Oh.
Was that crit?
No,
it's just a
booster special attack.
Booster special attack. Even with the Vessel of Ruin, just takes it out. And it survives.
Yeah.
And now it's like...
And that was a crit.
Oh my. Josh getting crit so much today, but living through it. And now it's like not a bad situation at all. Booster special attack coming in clutch there. And I'm actually kind of surprised, like maybe not even like an E-Speed came out, right? Like that was really interesting. So well played by Josh there. And Josh could just kind of protect and maybe like swap into Amoonguss here.
Yeah, and just
with
maybe parting shot out.
Yeah, parting shot out, switching to Amoonguss, like get some stat lowering down. But yeah, you probably want to preserve the Incin, so I kind of understand that. And now we have an Amoonguss that's not taunted.
Yeah.
And it's not going to take damage from any of these guys.
Fluttermane protects.
Yeah, so Mikey Shield coming out. Well, actually pretty decent play from Anthony there. I don't think just to make sure Ting-Lu, like it's just like just to make sure it doesn't take any damage that it might need chip or something. Amoonguss takes the damage. It actually does a decent amount still.
Yeah.
And now it's a matter of, since Urshifu's in the back, right? Well, I'm thinking Urshifu's in the back.
It's probably Urshifu in the back, but you have to take out the Ogerpon no matter what anyways if you want to be able to sport.
So I actually think just you just, since Spiky Shield's already been used, you just Moonblast Sludge Bomb, and I think that gets it.
Whoa.
I think it's close. Yeah. Ivy Cudgel coming out. I think a Terra Blast is
the Sludge Bomb might actually pick up if this is an Earthquake and because Ogerpon, even though it's a big resist, it's not gonna like taking even the slightest bit of chip.
Yeah, so
and that's a pretty decent amount of chip too.
But I think it's fine. I still think it's fine because you just send out an Incineroar. You send out the goat Incineroar. Oh no,
Urshifu. You just get the.
Urshifu's a little rough because you don't want to take a Wood Hammer or Horn Leech.
Yeah.
But you could just Rage Powder, but like, do you want to chance that?
No, you can't Rage Powder because then you still take damage from. Because the Ogerpon is still a grass type, therefore it cannot be Rage Powder.
I'm guessing it's like Wood Hammer too. If I'm not
I believe. No, it's. Yeah, it is Wood Hammer.
Yeah. So like, you kind of don't want to take your chances. But Urshifu does come out.
Yes, he does.
But there's still something Josh can do here, and that's like it's not free, but it is something Josh can do. But Ogerpon protected. So now it's like, I wouldn't say it's a 50, but it is kind of annoying because you don't want to Surging Strikes here, right? But the thing is, you're threatened by a Woodhammer with no Terra, right? So
okay, bye-bye Mungus.
Yeah, so bye-bye Mungus. Judging on how this turn's playing out, I think you just protected with Urshifu.
Yeah.
Which is like completely like valid, right? Because you don't want to do anything to that here. Detect. And let's see if, and wisely actually, Anthony goes for the attack, which
Ivy
is
Cudgel. Okay.
Yeah,
calling the switch, but into the wrong slot.
So actually, very interesting turn of events here. Right, so Incineroar takes this, takes it actually pretty well.
Yeah.
Now actually, right, I can see a world where it's completely worth it to just fake out CC.
Yeah.
Right, this is completely fine because, like, even if Spiky Show comes out, the CC
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
right. Yeah, so Anthony just deciding that, that was what you want to do, and CC comes out, and now even if the Earthquake, like,
it's gonna do a lot to the Urshifu.
It's gonna do a lot to the Urshifu, but
and pick up Incense. But then it comes down to Mungus and Urshifu.
Yeah, which is
which you protect and score and hope you don't get buried.
Oh, okay, that's a 2-hit KO, crucially. It's crucially a 2-hit KO because, even if Josh gets paralyzed the next time this happens, right, he still has another chance. Yeah. And I actually think that, Tinglu does not want to protect here. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I guess, actually, that was a good call, because, like, now, there's no damage being taken. Unless his score goes off. Goes off. Josh breaking through the protect. And now, I wouldn't say it's done and dusted, but it is pretty close.
It's not a good position at all.
It's not a good position at all. Has to take the sleep turn here. And if it's unlucky enough, it can just, like, get 3 turns of sleep.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
And meanwhile...
Urshifu just like
taking out at least a third, probably a little more. Almost.
If anything, I think Josh, because the next turn's a guaranteed turn of sleep, or this is a guaranteed turn. Oh yeah, no,
Sludge Bomb dropping it to half.
Yes, the Surging Strike gets it now, I think.
Yeah, Surging Strike Sludge Bomb does pick up.
Yeah, so Josh playing out of a pretty rough matchup, all things considered. Getting pretty unlucky.
Okay, yeah. The Sludge Bomb does do enough. Yeah.
Oh, and the second turn sleep. Yeah. And the Mungus breaks through the paralysis again, and there it is. Josh playing out of a pretty rough matchup.
Oh man!
He only gets the crits when it doesn't matter. Well played, Josh. That was. I don't know, just textbook Josh. He played to his outs. Unfortunately, there was a lot of things that came up to chance.
Yeah.
Right, like poisons and all that. But I mean, that was, very well played.
Absolutely.
So congratulations to Josh.
Congratulations, Josh.
Congratulations, Josh. And Josh moving on to finals, and you will see Abby
very shortly. Yes,
you will not see the U. You will see just the Y.
Presumably, as long as she's not too busy playing Pokopia.
Yeah, and if she's too busy playing Pokopia, then I guess I'm back here afterwards.
Unless somebody else wants to tag in.
Yeah. All right then. See you guys.